We are less than 3 days away from EVW 23. 2 days, 20 hours. Let's take a look at some funny pictures of Devin and Brian Shaw here. They're on like a ski lift here in Germany. Looks like they're at some castle, putting on a helmet. Pretty funny stuff. Kind of reminds me of the interesting dynamic you saw between Eddie Hall and Brian Shaw, where there was just always jokes and fun stuff happening. Like, look at them hopping on this ski lift here, just having a good time 3 days out from their match. Let's look at the size comparison with Vitaly. Two absolute monsters. And Brian Shaw has a message for Leonidas, because Leonidas has been posting himself doing some lifting in the gym. He says, keep up the good work, brother. Make sure you keep that pump for our match Saturday. Actually kind of surprising. Leonidas going, moderately heavy on some lifts, I guess. Maybe not heavy for him, but he was doing like lateral raises with 40 kilogram dumbbells and still, moving some weight only 3 days out. Maybe he feels in his best shape when he is still training somewhat heavy, even close to the competition, just to keep that pump. But seems like Brian Shaw kind of calling that out a bit there. Now let's take a look at the first meeting of Brian Shaw and Vitaly in the hallway here. Both about the same height. Maybe Vitaly looks slightly taller, actually, but he's got, looks like some elevated platforms on his shoes there. But, I mean, both of these guys are absolute mass monsters. Just giants. Not many words were said, but a lot of head nods, a lot of respect shown between these guys. Maybe one day Brian Shaw will be, top 10 with all the legit arm wrestlers once he is more seasoned in the sport, more technical, once he's continued to level up. I mean, the sky's the limit. This guy's in his mid-40s, but we know that's not going to stop someone in arm wrestling, as we have guys who are even like 60 at the top level, guys like Todd Hutchings and such. So even Devin, in his 50s, and Brian Shaw is like 5 or 6 years younger than Devin Larratt. So going to be cool to see Brian's match against Leonidas. Really can't wait for that. But let's take a look at Morozov's arm update. I mean, he looks absolutely ridiculous here. I did pick Alijan to win. I said 51-49, and people were saying that's ridiculous. It's 95% chance that Alijan's going to win. But I do not count out Morozov whatsoever. I know he's coming off that injury, but that was about a year and 2 months ago, something like that. So clearly he's in a good shape, guys. But make sure to use code TOM. This pay-per-view is coming up really soon. Also, we have the press conference on Friday, so I'm looking forward to see the athletes interacting with each other. Let me know your thoughts in the comments and hit like and subscribe.